for a quick Knives Fast Lives Fast. I don't know how quick or how short or how whatever this is going to be, but I plan on it being fairly short, and we will see how long it goes, and we'll have some fun. So come on in, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell to all, and welcome back to the Knives Fast channel. Let's see if anybody actually shows up. And yeah, we're going to have some fun. It looks like there is one like in here, so I assume there's one person in here. So it is our buddy, Jim Miller, channel member, moderator extraordinaire, is the first one to come in the chat. Our friend Anaso is waiting on lunch. No, you can just skip the phone call, Anaso. Hello, Robert. Hello, Fred the Lug. Hello, Keith the Knife Freak. Hello, Mallory. Hello, Sean Schroyer. Everybody's in here. If you hear weird noises, it's because my brother-in-law's 3 little boys are upstairs. 3 boys under the age of 8, so 3, 5, and 8, or 3, 6, and 8, or something like that. And they're making all kinds of noise, and that's why I'm down here, and Scarlett's up there. One of them, the little guy, the 3-year-old, was climbing on my head, and I'm like, all right, it is time for me to go do a live stream. Hello, Freak Show! What is going on? Good to see you guys all in here. I did a baseball game earlier, and I am tired and ready to get a shower, but I just ate dinner, and then they showed up, and we were playing outside. Very good. I have not gotten my shower yet, Freak Show. I need to go do that here in a minute. Get a shower and shave and all that good stuff. But I hope you had a good time at golf. I am all stuffed up from being out in the pollen. Killing me, but it is what it is. So I hope everybody is doing well. First knife in the pocket today is one that you can't get, unfortunately. This is the DVO Knives Tall Boy in Purple Flow camo carbon. These dropped on Thursday and were gone in mere seconds. No, it was minutes, but close enough. Hey, James, what's going on? So that is the Tall Boy. We have a belt satin S90V hollow ground blade with the Purple Flow camo carbon. Hey, Mick, what's going on, dude? Yeah, I know I wasn't in center field today. You are correct. So that is good. Hey, Uncle Cow. So I think after talking to Kevin, they'll probably just go right into another run of these. But we'll see. Nice, James. I hope you enjoy it when you get it. Second knife in the pocket today is one I showed on my little stream yesterday. This is the TRM 3 Rivers Manufacturing, USA made. Neutron 2 in MagnaCut steel with a stonewash and this awesome textured carbon fiber. And then on this side, you have titanium frame lock and with an inlay of that same carbon fiber. So it gives it a lot of grip. Didn't miss this time. There you go, Kelly. That's good. Hey, Watch City. Good to have you here, Kelly, and Watch City. Thank you, Kelly, for being a member, and Robert, of course, and, oh, I don't know, Jim, everybody that's in here that's a member. Thanks to each and every one of you. I want that in blue. Do they make a blue version of it, James, yet? The frame lock? Do they have a blue something in? I think this might be the only variant they've done so far. I don't know that for sure, but I think so. Wonder if Kev will get the message and quit the tiny knives. Yeah, the problem is the tiny knives have sold pretty well for him too. So I don't know. I don't know the answer. I hope so. I like the big ones. Next is this guy. Now we're going to have a discussion about this knife. Now, interestingly enough, I designed this knife. So I know exactly what I intended this to be. This is the Kubi Dust Devil. And I know what I intended it to be. But I spent about 30 minutes earlier arguing with someone on TikTok, of all places, who basically doesn't like the shape of this knife. They're a Reddit person, I guess. And, you know, basically told me that I'm completely wrong on everything about the knife. I messed up because I didn't make the swedge go all the way to the tip, which makes no sense. You see, here's the problem with what this person is thinking. They're thinking that a spear point blade always had, no, that's a dagger. That is not a spear point. So basically they told me that because the swedge didn't go all the way to the tip, it's not a spear point and it's not a properly done swedge. And I'm like, what? So my whole purpose was to have a higher grind on the blade. If I did that, it would be a little short, stubby grind and it wouldn't cut crap. So I would never do that. No. It's a guy, and he said, visit me on Reddit, and we'll have a good conversation about what knives should really be. And what I said was, there's no set thing. There might have used to been. Here's what a spear point is. Here's what a drop point is. Nowadays, we can do whatever we want. We don't have to follow some crazy. We can make our own crazy. I mean, otherwise, here's the thing. If we had, hard, fast rules on what a knife had to be, there wouldn't be a Concept Thunderhead coming out. This is, I don't even know what you would call this normally. I mean, you can call it whatever you want. I don't care. It's a reverse tanto or a sheep's foot or a modified sheep's foot or whatever you want it. But it doesn't have to be. I agree, Dylan. The guy went into telling me that I did not have the right to design whatever I wanted, that it has to be thought about from an engineering perspective, and that I just look like I'm a napkin warrior. I was like speechless. I'm like, okay. Well, guess what? You don't have to buy my knife. He was telling me, Dylan, that because I have a dip right here and a dip right here, it's too close to the screw and the blades doesn't have any integrity. And I'm like, what? And then he was telling me that because it didn't have a deep enough swedge, it's not a spear point, so it's really a drop point, but because I did the swedge, I ruined it, and it's not really a drop point, so it's nothing. And I'm like, it's what I wanted it to be. That's what it is. So it was a really interesting, no, I don't think he is. Kathleen, he does say that he's designed some knives, but I didn't recognize his name. So anyway, it was a weird conversation. I don't mind people telling me this. Hey, that looks weird. I don't like it. I'd be like, hey, not your style of knife. That's cool. But to tell me that I designed something that never should have got to production because, it's not a real knife design. It's just a napkin art thing. And I'm like, okay. And I said, boy, Kubi has made 2 runs of this knife. So it sure is popular for a knife that wasn't done correctly. I was like, what in the world, dude? No, I don't care, Kathleen. I don't care at all. I'm just saying it was hilarious. I only argued with him because he's dead wrong and I was having some fun. And this is what people tell me. Tim's in the house. Tim can tell us this. Hey, Tim. People tell me, hey, Kane, this is what the Reddit knife people can be like. They are very much, they're the know-it-alls. They know everything. And those of us who are designing knives over here, not from Reddit, don't know what we're talking about. I mean, you can go to TikTok and look at the conversation. It's wild. I've stopped looking at it, so I was just like, what is going on? They're not all the worst. Tim B is a Reddit guy, and Tim is one of the kindest humans on the planet. So you're allowed to have your opinion. I love the fact that we can all like what we like. If you hate this blade shape, just tell me, I hate this blade shape. You're not going to hurt my feelings. You're not going to anything. But to tell me that I didn't design it right is just weird. There you go. There you go, sharp guy. That's a good idea. 36 people in here and 20 likes. Hit that like button, please. Yeah, it was just a bizarre conversation. Tim hates Medford. See, you are a Reddit guy. I have never seen a Medford knife that made me want to buy it. Yeah, I agree. Some of the subreddits are fine. Like I said 100 times, you can't. No, I agree, Kelly. I can't. Evil E is in the house. Good to see you, dude. That's awesome. I just love 800 chunks of D2. What? I just love 800 chunks of D2. Okay. There's Jim welcoming Evil E. Yeah, I'm on about 8 subs now. Drop the band hammer there, too. I bet you do, man. Jimmy. Hey, look, there's nothing wrong with Reddit, but this guy just started going off on, I didn't do it right, and this and that and the other. I'm like, I said, dude, there's not a right and wrong. You can design a knife however you want. If people buy it, then it's a good design. If they don't, then that means you know. Oh, gotcha. Yep. No, I can't stand that. $800 chunks of D2. Yep. From Greg. Hey, Lou is in the house. Long Island knife guy. First time here listening while eating dinner. Well, we're just talking about some knives. This one's coming up soon from Concept, the Concept Thunderhead. This is one of my designs. So this will be coming. They're saying in May. But we shall see. Who knows? What's Mick got that you want, Kelly? I missed it. I don't know. I missed it. But good to see you, Lou. I hope you're doing well. I know you were taking a bit of a break from some of your auctions and different stuff, but good to see you. Don't you dare come in, Uncle Casey. I like it. Oh, I should have, James. I mean, that's the thing. We have so many designs out here right now that aren't a true blade shape. They're not. And I think that's why we're all loving them so much. I mean, okay, so let's go back to this guy, to the DVO. Well, let's do 2 things on this one. This is the DVO Tall Boy, okay? So what is this blade shape? Somebody, anybody. Yes, it's got some sheep's foot. Yes, it's got some reverse Tanto, whatever the heck that is. It's kind of a Wharncliffe. I would say it's a Wharncliffe, personally. Yeah. It's a Wharncliffe, but you know what? It's a modified Wharncliffe, which means it's whatever. Now, let me ask you guys something. I have had 4 people comment that this is a Microtech MSI lookalike. It is not. The MSI is so tall in your hand. This is a thin little knife that I don't even think it resembles the MSI. I don't. I don't know. It just starts, the looks like thing starts to drive me crazy. Yeah, Kane, modified sheep's foot, exactly. I don't care what it is. It cuts, has a low tip for utility, does a really good job. Yeah. Cortex? Brian Brown Cortex? Really? Or Craig Brown, right? Craig Brown? Yeah. I mean, I guess. I don't know. Hey, Aries, what's going on? It is so hard to design a knife without people thinking it looks like something else. It is very difficult. Yes, Kelly, it's a darn slicer. Yep. It looks cool as heck. Exactly. MSI is also 3 pounds. The lock sucks. The blade is 2 times as thick as it should be. Yes, all of those things. It cuts, it feels good, and it sells out very quickly. Yep. Oh, nice, Kane. Very cool. It will kill. That's cool. Now, we should have a bunch of knives on the way in this week. It's going to be a pretty crazy week. Don't forget, tomorrow night, I will be live for KF Live, number like 208, I think, at 7:45 p.m. Eastern, and then at 8, Paul Munko from Paul Munko Designs is joining us. We'll talk about what he's got out, what he's got coming up, what he's working on, and we'll talk about Dream Theater. We will. I guarantee it. Hey, Brian F., What's up? Hey, Dan Stan. Hello, hello. Yep. Yeah, the Huntsman's pretty dope. Yeah, so Dylan, Paul Munko, I'm a huge Dream Theater fan. I've only seen him in concert once, but I want to do more. But he just saw them recently, and he's a big Dream Theater fan. So we will most definitely whatever. What's the right word? But anyway, we'll rabbit trail down into Dream Theater and take a break from the knife talk at some time tomorrow night. I guarantee it. So 404 mini bike. The answer is from Kubi. What they actually said is the production is finished and assembly is nearing completion. So I mean, sometimes they'll say that and it's another 2 or 3 weeks. Sometimes they'll say that and it's quicker. So I don't know. We'll see. I also have a set of prototypes that are done that they sent me pictures of for a knife called the Tornado. That should be headed this way very soon as well. But it sounds like we should have them fairly soon. Now, I'm going to go through this one more time because we've got different people in here than we had last time I said it. And I'm probably going to say it tomorrow night as well. It might be a little while. So what's going to happen is they'll come in. We'll schedule my QC team. We'll QC all the knives. Then I'm going to take 100 of them and I'm going to send them to the dealer that got the exclusive version. And then he needs a little time and I need a little time to take pictures and videos and promote everything, okay? And then I have to, there's a couple other drops that I know of that are going to be happening about the same time with the same dealer. So I need to be careful and kind of make sure we coordinate. So I do not know how long it will be till we actually have the drop. Yeah, I'm thinking mid-April at this point. Oh, it should be by the end of April. I'm open mid-April. But we'll see. But very excited to get them. Also, I know besides the Concept Thunderhead, there are 2 other of my designs in the works from another manufacturer that are collabs. One is a fixed blade and one is a folder. And there's at least 3 more that are just starting work as far as collabs. So 2025, you're going to be loaded with with Tempest Knives designs. The fixed blade has me beside myself excited. I am so excited for this fixed blade. I could not be more excited for this fixed blade. I think this is going to be a big honking deal. I really do. I could be wrong. Hey, Thomas McDonald. But I think it's going to be popular. Hey, Kevin Smith. Well, just remember, you don't have to buy everything. I know you guys want to, but, I know that everybody can't buy everything. Oh, goodness. I am tired. It will be cool, B Shady. It will be very cool. Man, those kids are loud up there. I'm going to get off this stream and I'm going to go get in the shower. And then I can take a, break. Wait, did I say that? Best of luck, Kelly. Jeez. I hope you do. It'll be one of the coolest, most fantastic pictures I've ever seen in my life. If you're able to keep up in 2025 and buy one of every version. There's 5 downdrafts or 6 downdraft versions coming. There's 5 Thunderhead versions coming. There's at least 2 versions of that fixed blade. There's at least 2 or 3 versions of the folder that they're working on. Maybe even in 2 slight different styles. I don't want to go any deeper than that, but I agree, Brian. I think it's cool that you guys do that. Did anybody order the Finch Avalanche? I would be interested to hear who did. and what you think when you get it. I almost bought one last night, but I held off for now. It's the Italian M390 that's hurting my feelings. Fox is the OEM. Okay, great. There you go. I think out alone. Oh, that's funny. There you go, Jim. You got me yawning. Yeah, well, I worked all day. I worked all weekend. And I got to go right back to work tomorrow. You know what my wife said earlier? I came home from work and I'm like, man, I'm sore from standing for like 6 hours a day for the last 3 days and lifting heavy equipment and everything else. She said, well, why didn't you take tomorrow off to recoup? And I'm like, really? Now you tell me. I didn't even think about it. So I'm sorry, Blue. I'm sorry, Dylan, making people yawn. Uh-oh, Dan Stan's yawning too. Sorry about that. No more yawning. We're done. We're done with the yawning. Well, I almost did again. That's awful. I think I showed yesterday. By the way, for those that don't know what the downdraft is, this is the downdraft. This is a version that is happening. It is bead blasted aluminum and 154 cm Warncliffe blade. Great handle. Fantastic. It's cold right now. Jeez. Pretty excited about that. I see Superlative is dropping a slip joint tomorrow night. Nice. Doing some car maintenance, so I'm wore out. Yeah, I get it, Dylan. That'll kill you. See what she did? Oh. Then I'll show a version. Do I show this one? I don't think I do. Yeah, well, maybe I would do. This is a version that's not happening, but something fairly close to this is happening. And I love it. And then I don't know. I showed this one. This version is also not happening, the Blue Lightning. But there is I have a very similar one to this happening. Thank you, Dylan. You know, the thing is, if you look at my designs, this is the stumpiest, in other words, the shortest, tall, height-wise knife I've done, pretty much. And man, does it ever have some jimping. All the jimping. All right, B Shady, have a good one. But really, really cool. I will tell you guys, just to let somebody off the hook. Here I go. Jim Miller, tomorrow is Blue Monday, so I'm giving you a gift. Are you ready for your gift? Just so everybody knows, Jim helps me out as a mod. And if you guys don't know, I help my mods out. I do little things here and there for my mods when I can. And so if you see one of these in a pocket check, it's because Jim has one of these prototypes. So there you go, Jim. You're clear. You're in the clear to show it off. I just made the decision right then and there. Look at that. I knew he'd be happy. I told him he couldn't show it. There you go. You're off the hook, my friend. Jim was gifted a prototype because Jim has gone the extra mile to help me with a bunch of stuff. So, yep. Yeah, he really does. Very nice. Hey, Alex Kerber, good to see you. So, yeah, consider me jelly. But I do have a few prototypes that I might be selling at Blade Show. We'll see. I don't know. I might sell some of these prototypes at Blade Show. Trevor's trying to talk me into it. So probably. There you go. Well, that would be nice, Jim. So another look at another version of the Thunderhead from Concept. This version is happening. Bryant, there's something similar to that happening as far as carbon fiber. Dustin, me neither, man. I've been hyped up for Blade Show for months. It's going to be a good show. Yep, 404, looking forward to meeting you there. Jim, you think you're going to make it up to Blade Show this year? I hope so. Derek for reals in the house. Good to see you, man. 60 people in here and 41 likes. What did Brian say? I do like the blue and black handles with the black blade. There is something similar being produced, Brian. Just trust me, you will love it. Nice, Lou. That'll be cool. I've never met Lou in person either. That'd be cool. I would love to get a Blade Show, but I live in I have what? Wait a minute. What, Jay? What did that mean? Oh, so are you not doing a booth this year, Dylan? There you go, Derek. That works. You got to do what you got to do. I'm going to try to go to Texas next spring as well. We'll see. But if I do either West or Texas, it'll probably be Texas, by the way. But if I do Texas, it'll be as KnivesFAST. I will not be doing a Tempest booth. Only Tempest booth will be at Atlanta, and that's it. Hey, John Paul, what's up, man? 58 people and 47 likes. I'll take it. No, I don't have anything really. New model will be finished after, so just going to network. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I mean, if I wasn't going to have anything, then that... I did, Dylan, I don't know if you heard me say this, but I talked Kubi into selling me some of my designs, the Dust Devil and the Supercell, and I'm selling those. They sold them to me at dealer price. I'm selling them at my booth, and so that will be super cool. And then I will have some microjets I set aside, a few. I will have some Dust Devils, downdrafts and microjets, and that might be about it. I don't really have. I do have a couple. I have two jet streams that I might try to do some kind of special finish or something on. We'll see. I love my Dust Devils. Yep, they are so awesome. I will have some microjets. Yes, I will have a few microjets. It won't be a lot. Let's see. What do I have? Where are they? Microjets. Where are you? There you are. Looks like I'll probably have 10 blue titanium. I'll probably have 8 Ultim with the black blade. I'll probably have 8 of the carbon fiber and belt satin, and 1 Firestorm, and that's it. That's all I will have. But that's pretty good. Yeah, it'll be fun, Dylan. Nice, Caleb. Sounds good to me. Now, for those that don't know, and again, it's in June, but I'll remind you 100 times. So, if you walk in the main middle door to Blade Show, there will be, I think it's Freak Show. What's the, right as you walk in on your left, is that Microtech? That's kind of under that, or no, it's Rick Hinderer, right? That's under that like wooden like booth thing. I think that's Rick Hinderer, excuse me. You knew what I meant. So if you take a left at the Hinderer booth and then an immediate right up the aisle, we are the 5th table in on the aisle. If you walk in that main door, you will see the Tempest banner. No joke. If you walk in the main door and look to your left, you'll see we're right on the aisle this year. Had to pay extra to be on the aisle, which is always fun. And we'll be right there as you walk in. Hinderer, not Hendrick. What did Rick Hendrick's the NASCAR guy, right? Yeah. Oh, well. All right. Well, it sounds like one of my sons is upstairs, Mr. Broken Leg himself. So I'm probably going to wrap this up in about 5-10 minutes, something like that. So if anybody has any other questions or anything, let me know. Again, it's been awesome to have some time to say hi to you guys. So, Dan, here's what you need to understand. There is a Blade Show app, and it does kind of have some of that functionality, but it is really hard to get a signal in that building. It's tough. We pay for internet because I use the internet to sell knives. But other than that, it's terrible. If you're not going to pay for internet and you're just going to try to get it from your carrier or whatever, it's not good in that building at all. Yeah, it's okay. Rick Hendrick is actually William Byron's owner, and I like William, so I should know that, but I don't. I mean, I didn't. I don't. I do. I just forgot. Whatever. I don't know. All right, so one last thing. Let's see what we're going to carry tomorrow. So first things first, the primary knife is going to be the Concept Crew tomorrow. I have this in for review, so I'm going to carry this one because it's got the Arctic Storm, which you guys know I love. So that'll be my primary tomorrow. Let's see. Secondary. I'm tempted. Let's see. Let me think about it. All right, so I think I might do a Finch tomorrow. Where is it? Uh-oh. Where is it? So I was thinking either that one. Where is it? Okay, well, apparently, okay. So I was thinking either the Flint in blue jigged bone or the Undertaker in blue micarta would be a good companion to that one. I love both of these. They're fairly similar, actually. I mean, they're different, but they're somewhat similar. So what you guys vote? Blue Kubikois. Ah, there you go, Dan. That's a great carry. Efrain Vega. I don't really... Do I even own any Kaiser knives? That's a great question. I don't think I do. I've pretty much everything I've had from Kaiser. I do. I do have one Kaiser. I don't think I have more than that. I've given them all away. I actually have two Kaisers, one of which I'm trying to sell. Is it where? Oh, I know which case it's in. It's in. Uh-oh. Too many cases. It's in this case. So I do have one Kaiser. I think it's kind of crazy that so many people are so Kaiser crazy. Kaiser's great, but I have so many other companies that I like too. This is the Mini Mystic from the guy who will be our guest tomorrow, Paul Munko. So there is the Munko designed Mini Mystic. Yeah, Derek, hope you feel better. Yeah, I'm still trying to sell the Kaiser Tomb. If anybody wants the Crazy Tomb, let me know. We do have that, but I will not be carrying this for reasons most of you know. So there's two Kaisers. Those are the only two I have. Those are the only two Kaisers I have. Nothing wrong with Kaisers. They don't stick around very long. I usually give them away. All right, so did you guys vote between the Flint and the Undertaker as my secondary? And then I have to decide if I want to do a slip joint or a rock hopper or a dust devil. Let's see. I did a fixed blade today. Let's do a blue slip joint tomorrow. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I know which one I want to carry. If I can find it. Is that it right off the bat? Nope. Undertaker, Flint, and Dust Devil. Okay. Yeah, the Flint is just awesome. All right, let's see. Man, I can't find the one I'm looking for. Is that it? All right, so I got this. I got the blue marbled carbon fiber Venom Jack. So that would be a really cool one. Indeed. Love that. I have way too many Towser variants and a Gemini floating around. There you go. Yeah, so I think I might do that. I carried a Dust Devil today, so I think I want something different tomorrow. You guys know I love my friggin' Dust Devils, but I can't carry them every day. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Concept Crew, okay, with the sheep's footy blade there, and then the clip point of the Flint, okay, and then the lovely sheep's foot, again, a second sheep's foot in one carry, but that's okay, of the Venom. It's actually a warning, really. I don't know. It's one of those. I don't really care. All right, that's what I'm thinking. What do you guys think? I think it's a good carry. You need a Runtley XL? I like the Runtley XL, all right. The previous blue knife was awesome. The previous one. Stuart, hello. You talking about this one, Stuart? Is this the one you're talking about? This is the Jack Wolf Venom Jack. Yes, sir. I love this. Fantastic. Yeah, it's a Wharncliffe. So we really have a sheep's foot, a Wharncliffe, and a clip point if I do it that way. I think that's what I'm doing. Right there. I got so many blue options. Use the Undertaker and send you the Flint. The one before? This one right here? The Flint? Yeah, this is a gorgeous knife. It's fantastic. Fantastic. This is the Finch Flint in blue jigged bone. Traveling for work all next week. Taking one knife pony stout. UKPK or mini bug out. A microjet or, oh, well, I mean, obviously a microjet. You guys vote, but I say microtech. You know, I'd have to go back and look at how much the tomb was. I think it was either 70 or 80. So I think I said I would do 50. Yeah, Jim, you always got cool Monday stuff. I think I said I would do 70. I mean, I think it was 50 and I said I would do, oh my gosh, I think it was 70 and I said I would do 50. Wow, I'm losing it. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. That feels like a fun carry. So we need to get today's carry out of the pocket. It's time to put the tall boy into a case, get him out of the review drawer. Do that, and then take my Dust Devil off. Very nice. What? Burnt relic? I missed what you're saying there. I don't know what that means. Burnt relic, I had, today I had the TRM Neutron 2 in, I just put it away, in a frame lock. I had a, what was the other one? The DVO Tall Boy. And I had my my wow, Kubi Dust Devil in the black micarta. What was the blue warning with the black blade from early? I don't think I've shown anything with a black blade. I showed this guy, but it doesn't have a black blade. Did I show a warning with a black blade? I don't think I did. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, okay. Sorry, it took me a minute. So this is the Tempest downdraft. But this version is not being produced. This blue and black version. There will be a blue and black version, but it's not this material, this handle material. There will be a blue and black version, but that is the downdraft. They're coming probably early to mid-April. Thanks, Grateful Dog. I'm excited about them, dude. These are going to be very popular, I hope. I hope. Neil with the Predator pink pyrite from Mrs. Eon and Tiny Saw. Going to follow Malov Mini Light. By the way, I think, I don't know, I can't look right now, but I think we're either right at 27,900 or just under or just over. I'm not sure which one. So trying to get to 28,000 by the end of the month. So that gives us a little over a week to get 100 subs. I think that's doable. And we'll go from there. So there's one other possibility. Nah, I think I'm gonna stick with the flint tomorrow. All right, I've picked my carry for tomorrow. You guys. I mean, there's part of me that wants to go with, you know, my blue rock copper again, rock copper XL, but I'm gonna stick with this for tomorrow. I did a fixed blade today, so I'm gonna do that. I got so many blue knives, it becomes hard to decide what I want to carry. Hey, Angry Tom. All right, guys. See you, Long Island, if you're waving goodbye. Or are you waving at somebody? I'm not sure which it is. But anyway. Thomas McDonald. I'm not going to confirm or deny the answer to what you said. But there's some cool stuff coming on the downdraft. How about that? So we'll see. Hopefully I'll have pictures or have them soon, and then I can show you the variants. We'll see. All right, well, I've got to go. I'm already way over how long I was going to be on here. Yeah, so at TempestKnives.com, there are still 3 black Tempest hats for sale. These right here. There are 3 of these for sale, $24 a piece and $6 shipping. They are the dad hats with the adjustable back. There are 3 of these available at TempestKnives.com. Yep, thanks, Brian. All right, guys, I'm going. So please hit that like button. Definitely leave a comment after this post. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell to all. And thanks for watching the KnivesFAST channel. See ya. Bye-bye.